Hi, I am Diamond 76 Home Decor on a budget. And for today's video, I want to talk about how um, decorating for fall has changed. Okay. And I came on a little early, so I'm going to wait to see if anyone is going to come into the room so I can show you some items. And then I want to talk about how decorating for fall has dramatically changed over the years and is not the same. Um, it just seems like what you thought you couldn't use before, you can use, or I've done a lot of research. I've been looking at a lot of Instagram and YouTube, and I've seen a lot of changes that have gone on with the really just decorating over the holidays, as well as over the fall. So I'm going to wait a few more minutes to see if anyone is going to come in, and I use this as my background, but I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Um, just waiting a few moments just to see if anyone is going to come in. And I have everything in my room, my bedroom, on the floor. Okay. And I mean a lot of stuff that is on my floor in my bedroom. And I just want to share some things. I'm just hoping I don't break anything. So I'm going to wait just a few more minutes and wait for some people to come in. And if you want to see what I'm going to talk about, just please come on in. Come on in, everyone, or who is going to come in. And I'm excited to get started. And I'm excited to show you um, the things I think that are going to be different for decorating for the fall. And if you come into the room, please say hello. Let me know that you are in the room. And I'm just going to wait a few more minutes and then I'm going to go ahead and get started because I'm trying not to back up. I want to, and if so, then, hey, is that Bernessa Peoples? Hi, Bernessa, if I'm saying your name correctly. How are you doing tonight or today? Oh, that's great. I'm glad that you're doing fine and welcome to my channel. And I'm happy to have you in my live tonight, depending on where you are. Is it nighttime where you are? Oh, it is? Okay. Okay. I'm on Eastern time, so that's the reason why I asked. Did I say your name correctly, Bernessa? Because I have a daughter named Vanessa. That is the reason why how I'm pronouncing your name. Okay. Okay. Well, let me go ahead. Are you into home decor? You are? Okay, great, great. Okay, let me go ahead and get started, Bernessa. And okay, what I wanted to talk about in this live is I wanted to talk about, and what I wanted to show you some things as well. Some ideas that I have for fall and how fall has really changed. Fall is not the same anymore. I know, like I just said a few moments ago, I did a little bit of research. I looked at a lot of Instagram. I looked at a lot of Pinterest. I looked at a lot of YouTube, and I'm just looking at the different styles that's being implemented into fall now. So much has changed with fall. The look, there are some people that still like the traditional fall, the traditional brown leaves, the the orange leaves and stuff for fall, but I've noticed that fall has really changed a lot and it's not the same. And I kind of like it. Hey, Chanel, how are you? Oh, okay. Yes, yes. I'm sorry. I should have said Eastern time. That was my fault, Chanel, and I do apologize about that. I am so sorry. Bernessa, if you're still, I don't know, I think she left. um, yeah, but okay, okay, I'm gonna keep talking. I don't know how much you just heard, Chanel, but I was just saying that how much fall has really changed as far as decor, and I'm liking some of it and then some of it I'm not liking. But I did do a lot of research because I looked at a lot of Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and like I said, everyone is putting their different spin on fall and the look of fall. Hi, Antoinette, how are you? How are you doing? Chanel, that is Antoinette. She is on Instagram and she's going to school for it's home decor, right? Antoinette, am I saying that correctly? Because Antoinette, I have a I'm good. Oh, you're good. Okay. so okay. Yes, she's going to school for interior design, Chanel. She hasn't started a YouTube channel yet, but she does post a lot of pictures on Instagram. And yes, she does. And I think you would like a lot of her pictures that she's posting on Instagram. So I really think that you would like her. And Antoinette, I think you would really like Chanel. Because I did do a collab with Chanel, Interior Designs by Chanel, when I did when I painted the furniture, and when I decorated my office with the thing behind the sofa. I did all that painting. So that's who I did the collab with, is with Interior Designs by Chanel. So let me keep going. Let me keep going. But just quickly, like I said, I just wanted to like I said, I've been noticing that home decor, especially for the fall, for the Christmas, Thanksgiving, everything has changed. And I was just explaining to Chanel that everything is just totally different. It's not what it used to be. Okay. And let me show you some ideas that I came up with for fall. Now, I did post this picture of this right here on my Instagram, and this is going to go into my office. And I really thought that, and I did change it up a little bit because I brought it out of my office. I brought everything into my room. If y'all could see, my floor is covered. Okay. So, yeah, my thing is when it comes to decorating, not just for fall, but for any time, I think you really have to think outside of the box when it comes to decorating. And a lot of the times, we don't consider the dollar store. Um, the dollar store does have things like, for example, you can mix low end with high end. And like, for example, let me see if I can lift it. Like this right here, this glass part right here, I got this from Home Goods, okay? And I did take the price off. But what I liked it about it was the fact that it gave me height. Thank you, Miss Chanel. Thank you. And what I did was I went to the dollar store because I purchased this glass right here. If you can see my hand right here, I purchased this from the dollar store, and they have different heights of glass cylinders, and I wanted to bump this up a little bit more. So what I did was I stuck the candle inside of the Dollar Tree glass cylinder, and then stuck the glass cylinder inside this right here. Hi, Diva Designing on the Deck. Oh my God, Kimberly Davis, how are you? I am so happy to have you join us tonight. I have Antoinette and I have Interior Designs by Chanel on here. I don't know if Bernice is still here. I think she may have left. How are you? Hi, Cindy. Oh my God, thank you for coming, Miss Kimberly. Thank you. But let me keep going because I'm getting excited. But yeah, you can combine high end with low end, and that's what I did with this glass cylinder jar. Now let me also say that when you do buy something from the Dollar Tree, sometimes the glass may be a little, how you say, wonky, because you have to be able to, like, I wanted to use it inside of this glass container that I got from the home goods store. So what I did was, depending on your choice, I used crushed glass at the bottom in order to be able to sit the glass in here up straight, because for some odd reason, I love Dollar Tree, but for some odd reason, sometimes the glass can be a little wonky, like it'll lean a little bit. Even when you sit it on something flat, it will do that. And I really love how this came out, and it already had the base down here. Now, what I did was I stuck a white candle. Hi, Zola. How are you? I also, this has a base. Yes, Chanel. Thank you. And it has a base already, but let me tell you something. If it does not have a base and you still want to, I'm good. Oh, we're talking about fall, Zola, and how fall has really changed. And I want to give you some different ideas on what you can do. Hi, Aroma. How are you? And I wanted to give you some ideas on what you can do to decorate your house for the fall, for the holidays, and even after the holidays. And in order to get your own look, and we were just talking about how decorating for fall has really changed a lot. And this is okay. You're doing good, Aroma. Thank you for coming. So I was just saying how you can take something from the home goods store, okay, and I think this was like $12, I think. And when you go into home goods, I love home goods because you're always able to find things at a reasonable price at the home goods store that you can take home. You just have to know what you're looking for when you go in there, because sometimes if I don't have a plan when I'm going into the home goods store, I will come out of there with more stuff than I'm supposed to come out with. But what I like about home goods is that you really get quality pieces from the home goods. And I'm not sure if you can see, but you see how thick the rim is around here. It is really thick. So yes, Cindy, we all love home goods. So I wanted to decorate this, but I wanted to give it a little kick. And that's the reason why I stuck the Dollar Tree glass cylinder inside of this, so that way I can get the look. Wait a minute. I don't want it to fall over. Okay. I wanted to get the look that I was looking for. Now, you don't have to have two pumpkins right here. You can take one away, okay, depending on which one. And yes, it does, Chanel. It really, yes, it does. That's the reason why I like home goods, is because when I go in there, I know that if I pick out any glass cylinders in there, I'm going to get quality glass cylinders. Okay. And that's the reason why I love Home Goods. And they really do have really good prices in there. Now, don't fall over for those that don't do DIYs, because I'm going to show you something. Okay. This is really simple to do. And what I did was, this is another one. But with this one, and it's leaning, so I ain't gonna worry about that right now. But I got another one, and what I did was I went to the Dollar Tree and I added these candle holders to it. I should have brought two of them in here because to show you how I did this. Now this is one piece right here, and this is another one right here. I just flipped the first one upside down. I flipped the jar over, and I used E6000. Okay, and then what I did was I glued the bottom part onto the top part that's turned upside down to give me even more height. Thank you, Antoinette. Hi, sweetie. That's my grandbaby that's on here vlogging with a Sanaya. Hey, sweetie. So, yeah, it allowed me to give me height on this because I really wanted something a little bit taller. Okay, like for example, if I wanted to put these two together, I can because this one is a little bit taller than this one is. Like I said, when you decorate for the fall or just decorate period for any special occasion, you want your table setting or whatever you use, your buffet, you want to set that glam. Okay, when people walk in and they walk upstairs or in your house or in your home, yes, E6000. As a matter of fact, I have it right here to make sure that I did not forget it. This is it right here, and it dries clear. Now, the only thing with E6000 is that you have to give it, I would say, about overnight, 24 hours before it dries completely. And me personally, yes, Zola, it really is. This, let me tell you, I put this on my cabinet drawer front in the kitchen because it fell off. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I used this right here. It ain't fell back off yet. It is still on there. So E6000, it is some very strong glue. But like I said, when you have people to come over to your home, you really want to set the mood. And one thing, if you've been watching my channel long enough, one thing about me is that I'm always all about ambience, okay? Setting that mood. So your first impressions when you walk in and I'm having something, you're going to be like, wow, Pam. But a lot of people think that I spend more money on something that I really didn't. You know, like I said, you just have to be able to shop on it. Hey, Miss Pecan Tan Beauty, how are you? You about to drive? Okay, I still appreciate you coming by, Miss Pecan Tan Beauty. Thank you. Hey, Beverly. Yes, Aroma. Yes, I really do love E6000. I really do. And like I said, you don't, like for the fall, you don't have to use crushed glass if you don't want to. You don't have to use real candles if you don't want to. Let me show you something. You can use LED candles that are at different heights if you want to, okay? You can use those as well. Mine has a remote. Yes, Chanel, they really do. They love the presentation. And I put a lot of time and effort into making sure that my presentation is, when my guests come in or friends come in, I want that wow factor. I want them to leave with, wow, did you see what Pam did? I really loved what Pam did. I loved how everything looked. The ambiance was just perfect. And that's the reason why I really love doing home decor, especially for the fall, especially for Thanksgiving, and especially for Christmas. And like I said, it's just about your imagination, to how you want things to look. Now, let me show you something else. Let me move this. I'm trying to make sure it don't fall over. Now, I had been looking at, like I said, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, and I got a great idea. Okay. Now, I think you can use this for the fall as well as for Christmas as well. Yes, it does. It does, Cindy. It does make them feel special. It really does. So let me show you something. Now, you did see this when I did my video the other day, but I added something to it. And let me tell you, I was in my garage. Even though it's cleaned out, it's like I can't find anything now because I cleaned it out. And I was searching for my pumpkins that I already had, and I cannot find them. So that is the reason why I brought this in here, just to give you an idea. Okay, you don't have to have sparkly pumpkins like this or like this one. Use the pumpkins that best fit your style and your personality. Now, I went into Burlington's, and I'm not going to be able to hold this long, so uh give me a second. I went into Burlington's. Did I get this from Burlington's or Home Goods? It might have been Home Goods. I think this was Home Goods where I got this. Now, I got this pumpkin. I got the pumpkin from Burlington's, but the cloche, I got that from Home Goods. Okay. And I thought it would be a great idea to put the pumpkin in here. But let me show you. And this pumpkin was only $4.99. Okay, did your girl score? Your girl scored. So this pumpkin was $4.99. What I did was I had some leaves that was silver from last year. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. And I got the leaves. I had the leaves from last year, and I got these from the at-home store. Okay. And I was thinking, what can I do to bump this up just a little bit more? Okay. And this is, I took, the leaves are string lights. Okay. And let me show you how it looks. Okay. Let me turn it on. Okay. Now, you don't have to do this, but I like to be a little extra, okay? But I gotta fix the pumpkin too. But yeah, I stuck the leaves in here because I wanted to give you an idea of a way that you can glam this up a little bit more. Now, I did see some leaves that are traditional leaves that did have lighting on it. Right about the pumpkins, there is a style and clothes for everyone. Yes, 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 Cindy. Y- Thank you, Chanel. Exactly, Chanel. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of extra something. It isn't. And I wanted to bump this up a little bit. And I said, what can I use? And I looked all day for these leaves, and I finally found them, and I'm so happy that I was able to find them. And this is an idea. Like I said, you don't have to use the black pumpkin. You can use a red pumpkin. You can use a white pumpkin. You can use whatever you want to. Yes. I know, right, Chanel? Cinderella. It does remind me of that. It does. And I really wanted to bump this up a little bit more. Now, however, if you don't want to use the pumpkins, but you can still keep the lights, you can always add candles inside of this. Now, it's heavy. Let me put it down. Now, if you want to, like I said, you can use the LED lights inside, depending on how many will fit in it. I got my clothes from the Home Goods. Home Goods. I got it from Home Goods. And if you want to, you can take these right here, and you can put these inside of the clothes depending on how many will fit. And then, like I said, it is really important. And let me stress this. If you're going to use string lights, use lights. Now, like I know Kimberly, Chanel, Cindy, Antoinette. I know everybody already knows to use string lights with a timer. What I do is, if I know I'm going to use string lights with a timer, I will run all the way around the house, turn them all on at a certain time, and then so that way they will go off at a certain time. So that's the reason why last year I said the same thing. Please use string lights with a timer. It will help preserve your battery a little bit more, so that way you won't go to sleep and then forget. Oh, you didn't know, Chanel? I'm sorry. Yeah, it's really important to use, because I always love using string lights. And I learned real quickly after replacing many, many batteries to use them with timers on them. So that way, now some will have 2 hours, some will have 4 hours, some will have 6 hours, I think, and you set the time as to how often you want them to come on and go off. So I got a remote for this one. LL, now I know. Chanel, trust me, I had to learn the hard way too. I did. And I think I saw a video last year on someone that was using a remote, and I was like, that is using a remote, or either buying them with a timer. I don't know if you can see this one, but it has a timer. Right now I got it off, and if I push it all the way to the right, then it will stay on. I can't remember how long this one will stay on for. It doesn't say, but it will stay on for a certain period of time. Now, let me show you something too. Again, I am a little extra, okay? Now, as you can see, I wanted to bump this up a little bit more. Now, I am girly, okay? And I put these string of pearls in here, and these are also let me see if I can turn it on. These are also on a timer as well. I hid it, so I'm trying to turn it on. Okay, that's how that looks in my office on my glass table. Where did I get those candles from? Oh, that's okay. I got I'm trying to think where I got these candles from. I think it may have been Burlington's, but any store should have them, like Home Goods, Burlington, TJ Maxx, but sometimes TJ Maxx can be a hit or a miss. But definitely I got them from Burlington's. I think that's where I got those from, Zola. So what I did was I put these strings in here. Thank you, Cindy. Okay, Cindy, bye bye. You have a good night. Thank you, Aroma. Thank you. Yeah, because what I did was I also put string lights in here as well. So let me show you. If you want to, okay, you don't have to use these for the fall. You can wait until the holiday. These are the string lights. I keep saying string light. These are the strings that I used, okay? And I just wrapped it around, okay? Because I wanted, like, if I'm in my office and I have the lights turned off, I just turn this on. Well, it comes on because it's on a timer. And then and this is how long this is. And I got this from the At Home store. That's where I got this from. And they are pearls and it's gold. Okay, clear pearls, gold pearls, and just white pearls. And I got that from the At Home store. And they got them out now. And what I did was I took a pack, not these, but those are different. They're smaller. And I took these right. Oh, you're welcome, Zola. And I took these right here just to give you an example. And I laid the lights down first. And then what I did was I put these on top. Okay, just wrapped it around the tray. Just went all the way around until I got the look that I wanted. And like I said, you don't have to use these pumpkins right here. You can also use this pumpkin right here, which is silver. It says forever and always. If you want to, you can use this pumpkin, take the rest of them out. If you want to, let me show you something else. Now, some people are not good with flowers. I'm still not good, but I'm learning. I'm learning. So if you like to buy pre-made flowers that are faux flowers that are not real, you can use flowers like these. And let me show you what I'm going to do. Okay. Take a container like this. Okay, like I said, if you want to bump up your fall a little bit, or when it gets closer to Christmas time, like I said, take beautiful containers like this. Okay, and it's showing in the light right here. Now, if you want to, you can put lights in here as well if you want to. Okay, and this is what I do. Okay, I'm going to cheat just a little bit. So I'm going to take this, okay, because I want to bump it up a little bit, and I'm just going to drop it inside of the jar like this. Tell me that it's not pretty. And depending on the height that you want, ooh, it's heavy. Depending on the height. Now, really, when you look at this, it's kind of like frosted. It's got gold and silver in it. Okay, but it doesn't look like that because I think it looks like that because of the lighting that I have. But it's gold and silver that is running through here, and it's frosted. And let me show you something. What I do is, in order to get height, I found that using grocery bags, it's okay. But what I did was I took some rocks and put it at the bottom. And that helped me. And the rocks I got from the Dollar Tree, simple. I got them from the Dollar Tree because no one is going to see. And I take a napkin, depending on the container that I'm using, and I just stuck it in there like this. Okay. And that's beautiful. You can sit this on your table if you want to. You can sit this on your coffee table, your dining room table, your buffet. If you want to bump it up just a little bit, or if you just want something pretty, and what you can do is you can just put candles beside it. You can't see it. You can put these candles beside it that'll give you different height. Hi, sweetie. How are you doing? That is my husband, Ragamuffin 75. That's on here. Hey, sweetie. So you can use something like this. Like I said, sometimes I don't always feel like going to get flowers or trying to rearrange, but if you want to cheat just a little bit on the flowers, like I say, buy some already made. Get you a container that you really like, but make sure the mouth of or the neck, like I'll show you in a minute. Make sure the mouth of the Thank you, Chanel. I thought that too because one day I was trying to figure out how can I make this look a little bit better. And for some odd reason, I poured rocks in here and just dropped this in here. But like I said, depending on the height that you want, but you don't want the glass to be seen or any whatever container that is in. You don't want it to be seen, but you want it to sit comfortably inside of here. Okay, so that way it'll give you the look as if you really put the flowers in here. Okay, and that's what I really liked it about having the pre-made and the container and the look of the container to give you the look that you want. Now, you don't have to use a container like this, okay? You can use any container that you want as long as it's your style, your preference. What you like is what's mostly important. And if you want to, now let me show you something else. Now you got to look over me for a minute because I was trying to find the pics that I had from last year and I cannot find them for nothing in the world. And I hope I did not accidentally throw them away. But I got this strange feeling that I may have done that. And I'm really upset. But let me show you something. Now, this is a tray right here, just a simple white tray. And this goes in my office where I put my mail in. So that tells you right there, I was running around this house like crazy today because I knew what I wanted to do, but I needed certain items that I need in the tray that I have that I wanted to use. It's downstairs in my garage. Once I get that organized, I'm going to show you guys my store, okay? Where I store my Thanksgiving, Christmas, and anything extra that I need to have stored. I have it downstairs in my garage. Now I have a back room. But anyway, let me sit up. Okay. Now I just picked this tray out. What I did was I had some leaves that were on a string and I cannot find them for anything. So this is just to give you an example, okay? What you can do is you can go to Hobby Lobby, the At Home store. Okay, those are the only two stores that I've been in so far where you can find strings, kind of like this that are long but don't look like this. They may look like this, okay, depending on your preference. Now what you can do is, now look over me now for just a few moments because I was intent on showing you this idea, and like I said, I can't find what I was looking for. So what I did was I used these flowers last year. They are a little thick. That's the reason why I say you want to get a string, a garland from the At Home store or Hobby Lobby, because it will fit better, and then you can wrap it around the tray. Now I'm just going to show you an example of what I was thinking, and if you want to, I know everyone may not know what picks are, but picks are, when you see them in the store, they come like this, okay, and they're just shorter, okay, that's it. Picks are just shorter. They're, okay, that's why I'm trying to bend this out. So they come like this, and they come with different things on them, anything that you may like. So I'm just showing you an example, okay. So you can take a garland, and we're just, like I said, this may be too much, but it just to give you an idea of what you can do with the trays, okay? And if you buy the garland, it will fit a little bit better, and then it will give you the middle space, okay? The garlands are just really long. They're already decorated, and you can wrap them around the tray when you put them in there. And I thought this would be really pretty if I had the garland. This would be really pretty because you have everything you, when you choose the garland, it's going to have everything that you want on it. It's going to have everything that you need on it according to your preference. Now, I just had an idea just to do this for the sake of this video. And the reason why I use the flowers for the sake of the video is because I love the how it looked. It gives you that fall feeling. So what you can do is, if you want to, you can take pumpkins, and you can set it on just like that. And you can sit this on your dining room table. You can sit this on your kitchen counter. You can sit this on your buffet. And if you want to, now if you had the right thing, you can sit candles on each side of this if you want to. If you want to, you can bring it over just a little bit. If you, let me see. Okay, if you want to, you can use two candles like that. I mean, two pumpkins like that. Or if you want to, let me show you. You can take this pumpkin right here, sit it in the middle. And the reason why I wanted to show you this is simply because if you find the garland that you really, really like, okay? Thank you, Aroma. Thank you. And if you want to, like I said, if you find the garland that you really, really want, okay, you can even use, what is the name of it? Um, I can't think. I can't think. But like I said, if you want to add lights in here, excuse me, LED lights, you can add the LED lights at the bottom. Basically, if you're into tradition, okay, because I know a lot of people are not into the glam like this, but if you're looking for a more traditional look, this would be absolutely perfect. It really would. Now, let me tell you, if I really wanted to, I could just, thank you, Chanel. Thank you. Now, if I really wanted to, I could just cut everything off of the stem and just use this if I really wanted to, because it's giving me the fullness, the thickness that I'm looking for. It's giving me everything that says fall is right here in these flowers. And I got these flowers from Walmart. So when you buy anything, well, not when you, the majority of what you buy, you want to be able to reuse it. You want to be able for it to be functional. You want it to have a purpose and a sense for the reason why you bought it. Okay, like I said, if I really want to, I could probably bend the I could probably bend the stems and stuff them inside of here if I really wanted to. And I don't know if that's going to work, but I have done it. I'm serious, I have done it, and then turn around and then use them as flowers again, because I did it last year. And like I said, I used the white, even though this came out of my office, because I thought the white would be absolutely perfect with the white pumpkin that I have up here. Like I said, when you're serving or entertaining, like I said, you want to have that impact when someone comes to your home. And you want them taking pictures, like, oh, look at this, this is really cute. So you want this to be, you like I said, put this on your buffet. This is gonna be your background. Everyone knows that I'm really big on backgrounds. I really am. But like I said, it's just to give you an idea of what you can do, what you can use. Like I said, sometimes you just have to be willing to think outside the box when it comes to decorating your decorating your home. Now, like we just talked about a few moments ago, I was saying that how uh decorating for fall has really changed. It is really different. So people are using pops of colors. People are using uh they're using traditional, but they're also using pops of colors when they're decorating their coffee tables or anything in their home. Now, not this vase right here, but if you wanted to, I have some flowers right here. I have some flowers right here. Now, you don't have to use this color, but these are bright colors. And if you want to, like I said, if you want to use pink, because I've noticed that on Instagram, YouTube, a lot of YouTubers are using pink flowers. They're using totally white flowers with a hint of this color right here in them. I even saw this in one of the videos on Instagram and on YouTube. So, like I said, it's your choice and your preference because, like I said, I would basically bend the bottom down a little bit more so that way they would fit into the mouth or the opening of the jar. And if you want to fit this on your coffee table, you can. And let me see if I can do it really quickly. Really quickly, let me see. Because all it is that you bend them. Just like this. Okay? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them back out if I get them in here. But yeah, just take them and bend them. And if you want to cut them off, you can definitely do that. But like I said, I'm not going to try to cut them off right now because, okay. And then take it, slide it in. And all it does is shorten it. Okay. Now I would have to play with this a little bit, but that is a little bit better. Okay, if you like color. Because like I said, I've noticed that a lot of people are liking color on their Instagram and they're putting this on their dining room tables or on their buffet. It's kind of cricket. But I would have to play with them, just pull them out. And if you wanted to cut them off and then just cut them off from the bottom and then stick them in here. If you want to reuse them, you will be able to do that. And if you still need to bend them, then you can do that as well. And like I said, pumpkins are really changing. And like, for example, like this one, this is glass. Like, for example, like this one. Okay, this one it's purple. The glass is purple and it has a little, the stem is blue, if you can see that. So like I said, decorating for your home, it's up to you. There are many ideas on Instagram. As a matter of fact, visit Interior Designs by Chanel because she is doing her fall decor. Kimberly Davis is also doing her fall decor. Like I said, visit the ladies that are on here. They're really good. And if you're looking for more inspiration to add to what they are already showing you, try checking out Instagram or looking more on YouTube. But I guarantee you that if you go to these two ladies' videos and Cindy as well, I don't know if she's still there, but Cindy does decorating as well. So, is anyone else on here that decorates? I'm not sure. But like I said, go to their channels because, like I said, you will like what they do on their channels because, like I said, Chanel is the one I did the collab with, and I'm glad that she invited me to do that collab, and I had fun. But visit these ladies because, like I said, they really know what they're doing. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Chanel. Yeah, but like I said, go to their channels because like I said, they know that's where I get my inspiration from, to maybe, oh, I can do this, but do it this way or do it that way or something. But like I said, thank you, Kimberly. Yes, please thumbs up this video before leaving. And like I said, don't forget to go over to Kimberly Davis channel. Kimberly, say something else so I can say the name of your channel one more time. Yeah, so like I said, go over to their channels because all of them are on Insta. Cindy, are you on Instagram? I don't know. She may have left. But yeah, I want to say the name of their channel so that way you'll know. Um Yes, go over to Diva Designing on a Dime with Kimberly Davis. Please go over to these ladies' channels because I guarantee you, I see Kimberly on Instagram and I'm like, whoa, and I see Chanel on Instagram. Um, oh, okay, you know who Cindy is. Okay. So, like I said, I just wanted to give you some ideas that you can use in your home and Oh, I want to thank everyone for coming to my live tonight. And always remember to put that diamond touch on anything that you decide to do. And if you want to join me on my Instagram, please join me at Diamond2872. I would love to have you on my Instagram as well. And if you like my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I have more decor coming up. And yeah, so thank you everyone for coming to my channel. And Zola, are you still there? I think Zola may have left. I'm not sure. But thank you, Zola, for coming to my channel as well. Thank Antoinette for coming to my channel as well. And Bernice, she was here. I'm not sure she's here. Thank you, Chanel. I will. And everyone, you have a good night. Okay. And I will talk to you next Friday in my next live. Sometimes I may skip a Friday, but I will see you hopefully next Friday in my live. Thank you for coming to my channel. Good night, everyone. Good night, Antoinette. And don't forget to go to Antoinette's channel on Instagram too, because she does have an Instagram page. I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.